My Father the Cannibal, A Daughter's Reckoning. My name is Jamie Lee Arrow, and my story isn't easy to tell. It's a story about my father, Isakin Drabbad, a man the world knows as the Skara Cannibal. You might have seen me on ID's Evil Lives Here, The Killer Speaks. Living with the knowledge of what he did, the darkness he embraced, has been a constant battle. This is my attempt to make sense of it, to find a way to live with the unspeakable. Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. In 2010, my father, then known as Isakin Johnson, committed an act of unimaginable horror. He murdered Hella Christensen. Hella wasn't just a girlfriend. She was like a second mother to me. The details are gruesome. He didn't just kill her, he desecrated her body. He cut off parts of her and ate her remains. It's a truth that claws at my soul every single day. Hella was a huge part of my life. I met her when I was 9 years old, and she quickly became someone I loved and trusted. She was a stepmom in every sense of the word. But their relationship was volatile. My father and Hella fought often, and those fights were violent, filled with rage and darkness. Even before the murder, there were signs, disturbing signs. He created these macabre voodoo dolls, not for fun, not as a game. They were unsettling, filled with a dark energy I couldn't understand. I had 10 of them in my room. How do you reconcile the image of a loving father with the monster he became? That's the question that haunts me. How do you love someone capable of such evil? After the murder, he changed his name. He became Isakin Drabbad. Drabbad means infected in Swedish. It's a chilling choice, a reflection of how he saw himself. He believed he could corrupt others, that his darkness was contagious. He once said, "Everyone that meets him gets infected by him." It's a terrifying thought, and one that makes me question every interaction I've ever had with him. I'm sharing my story because I want people to understand the darkness I come from. I want them to see that even in the face of such horror, it's possible to find a way out. It's a constant struggle. I still grapple with feeling like my own person, separate from his shadow. I need to show the world and myself that my dad has got nothing to do with who I am. In 2011, he was convicted of Hella's murder. He wasn't sent to prison. Instead, he was remanded to a psychiatric hospital. The system deemed him insane, not just evil. But here's the part that keeps me up at night. He's been released. He's out of the hospital, though still under supervision. The next step is full freedom. Full freedom. The same rights as anyone else in Sweden. It's a terrifying prospect, knowing that he could be walking among us, potentially free to inflict his darkness on others. After 4 years of separation, I visited him in October 2024. I desperately wanted to believe he had changed. I wanted my father back. He started crying and hugged me and seemed happy to see me. I remember thinking, maybe, just maybe, he had found some peace. I so wanted to believe that he had changed and that he had become the dad I always wanted and needed. But it was a lie, a cruel, heartbreaking lie. His true nature resurfaced. The darkness I had tried so hard to ignore came flooding back. I realized with a sickening certainty that my father was still sick. He was still capable of the most horrific acts. I just have to accept that my dad is actually sick and probably capable of doing that, even though it hurts to admit that to myself. During that visit, I had long and deep conversations with him. I told him that I loved him. I even told him that I forgave him, or at least I was trying to. Then came the text message, a threatening text message. It was the closure I didn't know I needed. It confirmed the depth of his depravity, the darkness that still resided within him. That text message severed the last thread of hope. It was the final proof that he could never be the father I longed for. It was the end. I'm mourning him now, like he's dead. In a way he is. The father I knew, or thought I knew, is gone. He can never be a part of my life. He can definitely not be a part of my kids' lives. The thought of him anywhere near them fills me with a primal fear. I have to protect them, even from their own grandfather. It hurts loving someone that is so bad for you. That's the truth of it. It's a pain that will likely never fully go away, but I have to accept it. I have to move on. I have to build a life free from his darkness, a life filled with light and love. It's the only way to survive. It's the only way to truly be free.